Okay, so first up we're going to be taking a look at an ace-king offsuit hand which I played. This hand's going to tell you, what's going to show you about some expensive situations you can get into with overcards, and it's also going to show you how not to bluff, basically. I'll go through the hand first. We have ace-king offsuit on the button. We decide to raise. We're at 25 no limit, which is obviously quite fine. Mr. Opinion calls in the small blind and the big blind folds. The flop comes 4, 7, 8, and he leads into us. We decide to call. The turn comes the Queen of Hearts. He checks. We decide to bluff that card, and he calls. The river bricks off, and he checks again. We decide to bluff at him again, and he shoves on us. Okay, so this is kind of a hand where you can sort of justify your actions, but they are, when you look at them and analyze them, they are totally incorrect. So I'm going to go through it street by street. Okay, so pre-flop's fine. Obviously, we have a monster hand. Mr. Opinion calls, and so we have to kind of be thinking about what his range could be. It's very wide. At this stage, all we can really do is do a subtractive range. By that I mean just excluding hands rather than including hands. It's probably possible that he wouldn't play aces, kings, queens this way, so we can kind of eliminate any real pre-flop strength from his range. But when he leads into us like this, we have to think about what's going on here, okay? On a board this wet, there are straight draws and flush draws out there. It's unlikely that he would lead. Unlikely that he would lead this board with no piece of it, okay? And if he does have a piece of this board, we are in a pretty bad situation. Let's say he has ace-8. We're in a bad situation because he has our ace is dead, and so now we're drawing to 3 outs effectively. If he has any flush draw, we're not good enough to raise, but we can call. We don't have a pair, so we're relying on ace high being good. Even if he's betting like bottom pair, we're not in a strong enough situation to raise. So in this situation, I don't think it's a bad idea to fold. You will get people commenting that it's a weak play. I don't think it's too bad. There is an argument that says that you're probably, against his range, you're probably about 50%, maybe a little bit less, so it is okay to call and try and sort of see showdown with your ace high, but I really feel like it's probably good to fold on this flop. Calling is okay. I mean, calling's not too bad, but I think that in the name of keeping it simple, especially if you've just been on a downswing, I think it's probably going to be much better for you if you just fold. It's only a mistake to fold if you're leaving money on the table. It's only a mistake to fold if you have a significant advantage and you give that advantage up by folding. I don't think in this situation that we have a significant enough advantage on this board to make folding a really big mistake. So I think, in the name of keeping it simple, if you've just come out from a downswing, this is the place to end the hand. Just fold the flop. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.